Hello, I am the Average Man, and today we're going to have a look at my EDC, my everyday carry. So these are the items I carry with me every single day. So we'll start in no specific order. Sunglasses, I wear sunglasses most of the time. I work outside and it's not that sunny where I live, but I got used to it. I got used to it playing golf, strangely, and now I need to wear them all the time. Unless the weather is very, very awful. In that case, I won't wear them. But the brand I've chosen is a brand called Maui Jim. I got a hard time saying that. Just their lens, their glass is absolutely fantastic. And they're very light, very comfy. I forget I wear them. They are a bit fragile, that's the only downside. But yeah, I like them a lot. So that's the first item that I have with me every single day. Whether I wear them or not, I have them with me. Second on the list, my phone. So this is a Galaxy S22 Ultra from Samsung, obviously. So I've had this phone I got it when it launched, so a few months ago. And I love it a lot. I think it takes great photographs, great video. I'm really happy with it. I'm honestly very, very happy with it. I put on it a skin from D brand. It's a leather skin, so it is real leather. As you will see with all the other items, I sort of like leather. It sounds weird to say that I like leather. It sounds almost a bit gay, but it's not in that way. I like the rugged look somehow. So even on modern products, modern technology, like my laptop and everything, when I can put some leather skin or leather on it, I just love the way it feels and the way it ages. That's really what I like about leather. So yeah, very happy with the S22 Ultra, very good phone, obviously. I used to be an iPhone user and I switched to Android like about 7 or 8 years ago, I think. My last iPhone was the iPhone X. So yeah, it's been a while, but yeah, it was a bit of a difficult change at first, but in the end I really love the Samsung phone now. Very happy with it. Then what do we get? Well, let's go with a mask. That's one of the things we have to carry nowadays, even though I don't wear it all the time. There are some cases where I need to wear them if I go in a pharmacy or whatever. The one I've chosen is from a Swedish company called Erinum, I think it's called. And I just love the design of it. Inside you put an N95 mask that is inside with a little foam pad around the nose. And it keeps its shape when you wear it. That's what I like, you know, it doesn't touch your mouth or anything. And I like the contrast between white and black. It's very comfy around the ears as well. So you can wear it for quite a long time and it doesn't bother you. It doesn't bother me at least, so I kind of like it. I don't remember the price of it. It's a bit of a price, if I'm honest. I think it's like 40 bucks. What is overpriced is especially the N95 mask that you have to put inside. You see, you get a real mask inside that you have to change every once in a while. So that's what makes it a bit expensive, but yeah, I like it. What do we got next? Starting with the least interesting items, honestly. So this is just this has been around for ages in France. I think it's Spanish originally. It's called Hecho, the name of the company. I don't know if you can see that. And once again, leather. This one has been used, I've been using it for quite a while. And this is just to keep coins. I think it's quite practical the way it opens. You see, you get access to all your coins pretty easily. And it folds, doesn't take much space, doesn't make much noise neither. Doesn't have that rattling noise that you'll have with most, I don't even know what the name of that, pocket coin holders, or I don't know how you call that in English. But anyway, this one is pretty convenient, I think. Minimal size, very efficient, sort of nice looking, and it ages pretty well as well. Then we get some products that are all coming from the same company. It's a German-based company called Fox, but spelled F-O CX. And leather products once again. So this one is a key wrap, they call it. So it's just a straight piece of leather and you put your keys in there. It's very cheap, very cheap. You get all different sort of colors. I love the way the patinas works on it. I think it's looked more and more beautiful over the months or years you're using it. It is very efficient. Once again, that makes there's not much of a rattling noise when you're wearing that with this key wrap, so it's quite convenient. It doesn't work for my car key because my car key is on the bigger side. So I had to take this also from the same company. I don't know how they call this one, but that's what I use for my car keys. And you can put it to your belt if you want to. I usually don't do that, honestly. But yeah, it's also pretty nice, pretty cheap as well, and pretty efficient. Attached to this keyring, I got a little knife bought on Amazon for like $5. It's a terrible knife, but it could be useful in some cases. A small blade. And also attached to it, okay, I'm gonna have to fix that because it just came out, but yeah, I'll fix it. It was also very cheap. I think that explains why it came out. It's just a small canister, I don't know how you would call that, but it's just something I use to store medicine. I have a medical condition, so I have to take medicine every once in a while. So I keep enough medicine for one day inside this little thing that I carry with me all the time. So just to, if I have to sleep, if I can't go back home for any reason, it's good to know that I have this. I have my medicine with me. It doesn't take much space. It is supposed to be waterproof. So yeah, it is pretty good. And last item from that same company will be the wallet, also from Fox, based in Germany. Very minimalist wallet, leather, once again, has changed drastically over the past few months I've had it, but I love the way it looks. It looks rugged, it looks beautiful. If I was to buy another one, which I may end up doing at some point, I'll go for the lighter color to see it darkens over the years. This one started dark already, so I see the change, but I think it would have been nicer to start with like a natural tan leather. Anyway, the design is pretty simple, pretty efficient. You fold your bills on one side that you put here. You can also put them behind that elastic band if you want to. And the credit cards you can all get out this way. I'm not gonna, I got quite a few. And yeah, when folded, it doesn't take much space. Carries a lot. Safe because of this elastic. The elastic they age very well. Not a single problem so far with the elastic on this on this wallet. Very nice wallet in my opinion, and pretty cheap as well. I think it was like 35 euros, but you get all kind of discount codes if you buy the key wrap or the key ring at the same time. It makes it even cheaper. So yeah, it's worth having a look at this. So that's it for the Fox company. So this, I don't know which company it comes from. It was bought on Amazon. It doesn't really matter, in fact. It's just a pouch, but it could be any brand. What matters is what I got inside. So first, I got a pen. So if I want to get the top off, I have to take it down this way. So pretty common pen for people who are into EDC. It's from the Fisher company, the Space Pen. Pretty tiny, but when you use it, it's like a regular pen. It writes upside down, which is amazing, right? Who cares? I never write upside down, I never write in the water, but it does write in the water. It's not the best writing experience, in my opinion, but it's useful to have this pen with you all the time, It doesn't take much space, and that's something you get with you all the time. To go with the pen, in the back here, I got a little Write in the Rain notepad. Oh, these are names. So these are just same thing. These notepads, you can write in the rain. That's the name of the company. I don't often write in the rain, but it could be useful. It doesn't matter if it gets wet or, you know that your notes will stay with you. So that's convenient. It goes with a pen, obviously. Then I got a small light. It's from All Light. Not much to say. It's a cheap one because this one works with batteries, and it's not rechargeable. It's obviously a lot more expensive when it's rechargeable, but it is quite powerful, which is impossible to show on a video like this, but it is quite powerful. Small form factor. I love this attach system that allows you to put it on a cap, which I think is pretty convenient. So yeah, it's on the cheap side. It's like 30 bucks, I think. And still in there, I got the little Leatherman Squirt, I think that's the way you say that, which is a tiny multi-tool, which is very efficient, especially because of this. That's what I use most of the time. This is very useful for all sort of applications. I get to use that very, very often, really. But they have other tools as well that I don't use as often, if I'm honest. So there's a tiny blade here as well. What else do we got? I don't even know how you call that in English, but I've never used that. And there are a pair of scissors somewhere that I get to use pretty often. Not as good, if I'm honest, not as good as the Swiss Army knife scissors, but still does its job. And then some screwdrivers. I can't take out this one. There you go, screwdrivers on both sides. So very tiny, very efficient. I like it a lot. 3 items that I really like. This one, everybody knows it. So this is from the James brand company. It's called the Carter knife. It is a very nice knife, I think. If I was to buy it again, I would buy a different handle. I've seen the green micarta handle, which looks absolutely beautiful. This one looks a bit cheaper because of this plastic handle, in my opinion. But still, it's a very good knife, pocket size, with a great clip here to put in your pocket. So I carry that in my pocket all the time. You can open it with one hand, obviously, that is the whole point. And I like it. It's overpriced. It's 150 bucks, which makes no sense. It should be 75 maximum. So no need to buy this brand, in my opinion. There's a company called CVV, CIVIVI, which makes the same kind of knife for a lot cheaper. And then the 2 items that I probably prefer in my EDC, I don't know which one to start with. I'll start with a watch because this is the most recent one I got. I got it just 2 days ago. It's from Timex. It's a partnership with the James brand company once again. It's an automatic watch with a double sapphire glass. Very simple, made out of titanium. You get the same green color than you do have on the knife right here. So those two goes pretty well together, I think. Automatic watch, that's the first time I got one, and I already like it a lot. It was sold out within 24 hours, I think. They only produced 1,000 units. 349 euros, which is not overpriced for an automatic watch. I think it's quite decent. Last item is probably the least well-known one, at least in the US. It's only starting to be well-known in France. It's a ring, but above all, it is a credit card. So it's a bit on the bulky side, if I'm perfectly honest. No, it's not huge, but you know, it's a bit bigger than an average ring, I would say. I put it on my index finger. You could put it on any finger, basically, but the reason why I put it here is because there's a tiny, tiny button, which is hard to see, I'm sorry. It's right here, and when you press that tiny button, it creates some sort of electromagnetic reaction, so you can pay with it. So it's connected to a bank account, which is based in Germany, if I'm correct. So I put some money on that bank account, and I can pay directly as if it was a credit card, contactless payments everywhere. In France, the limit is to 50 euros, so I can't buy for anything that is more expensive than 50 bucks. But it's still, I could have 1,000 euros on this account. And it doesn't charge. That's what I really enjoy about it. You know, you don't need to charge it or anything. So that's something, an item you get with you, and I can have $2,000 with me all the time, just on my finger, as long as I buy nothing that is more expensive than 50 bucks, which, you know, it's a limitation, obviously. But still, I think it's pretty good. The price for this, retail price, I think is 90. I bought it at 99. That's the tiny version I was talking about, you know. 99 euros, and then you don't have any fee for the bank account, no monthly fee or anything. No need to charge. Very efficient. That's it. That's my EDC. I'll see you guys soon to talk about my tech bag and my camera bag. Bye bye.